A production of
Thank you, Mr. Andre Palmer. Good afternoon, and all. It's Suzette Speaks. Wagwan, wagwan. I missed you guys yesterday. Big up on line. First of all, creating the best vibration. I was in my car with my two finger in the ear, ba 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 ba, with all the wonderful music he blessed us with during his set. Yes, midday meditation was fire today. Why not? Because it is a Fire Friday. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Suzette Speaks. I come to you every Thursday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. right here on Voice of the Caribbean. Big up everybody who's watching me on the YouTube channel. You guys have a really up close and personal view of me and my face today because of the way I have my stand set up. Everybody watching on the app, remember Voice of the Caribbean can be found, first of all, on your FM radio dial 101.5 FM, and you got to turn this on HD2, 101.5 FM HD2. Of course, simulcasting throughout Broward County. Big up Fort Lauderdale, 96.9 FM. Big up yourself. Listen, I had such a busy day yesterday. Thank you again to Humble Lion for holding us down yesterday, because I'll tell you, the Voice of Caribbean has been in the streets. If you don't know, this is one of the biggest weekends in South Florida for art lovers, music lovers, culture lovers. And that name of this expansive event now is called Art Basel. Art Basel. I know it sounds very stush and I would say she, but it's for the people. Art Basel now has been expanding more and more from what I've seen over the last several years to events that include a lot more culture reflective of the Black community, whether it's from a standpoint of Native Miamians and African Americans, whether it's a standpoint of Caribbean American celebrations of art and culture. It has been expanding more and more and more each and every year. So this year, Voice of the Caribbean, if you've been following us on Instagram, on Facebook, if you've been following me, Suzette Speaks also, you have been seeing. We kicked it off Wednesday night with a wonderful musical and art exhibit featuring none other than international recording superstar Shaggy. That was the most intimate, lovely, what can I call it, like poolside. We had two events Wednesday night. Ricky Castro and the crew was doing a live event from another event, went over to the Sagamore on South Beach, saw Shaggy, and last night Voice of the Caribbean was in the streets again. You'll see it on my Instagram. I had the pleasure of hosting the 8th annual Let There Be Reggae art and music exhibition. Let me tell you, last night we had such a good time. If you missed it, there's a lot more events coming up. I'm going to give you a little rundown. They're calling it Soul Basel. I love that. Miami has now been fully embracing the fact that we want spaces for us, by us, where we can enjoy our art, our music, our culture, and we want to make sure it's celebrated and told from a place of authenticity and from people who really know, what it is to live our experience, right? So last night, I'll just tell you a quick synopsis. We are seeing, musicians who need to be given their flowers, get their flowers. That was a part of the program yesterday. We had recognitions at Let There Be Reggae Art Basel edition. We had recognitions of the incomparable, I would call him, what could I say, foundational, one of the foundational singer Jays. Singing Melody was in the house. Big up Singing Melody. We also had Tony Curtis give us some beautiful renditions of their original hits. We also recognized one of my good friends, international music producer and international reggae ambassador and DJ, Richie D. Big up Richie D for getting the golden record last night. And we also recognized some artists by way of photographers who capture the culture, who attend the stage shows, who attend the concerts and the live performances, and who capture our culture in real time, again, through our lens. And I want to big up Mr. Andre Drevinci, he goes by Drevinci Jones, Mr. Andre Jones, as well as Mr. David Muir. And David Muir also, I didn't know this, he was a DJ for 20 years. He's been a photographer for 20 years. And he's been all over the world capturing our artists and our musicians doing their thing, right? Preserving the culture. And it was a lovely night. I'm going to put up a couple videos of myself, baby. When I tell you I came step in, let me just tell you now. Maybe just big up myself. Because we are full sequence, full sequence. Full sequence dress, I'm a black shoe. I'm a black. Hey, good afternoon, everybody watching online. Big up all of the people watching on the Suzette Speak Show on YouTube. Listen, I only got lipstick on today. I hope it look okay, y'all, because I'm feeling cute. I got on my pink lipstick and my green blouse. And yeah, so we had a good time at Let There Be Reggae. And again, I was telling you, Soul Basel, right? Soul Basel is the 2025 taking Art Basel to Overtown, historic Overtown, with 12 plus. Now they say activations. That's basically called events. 12 plus activations celebrating art, fashion, music, and storytelling. I even seen it in Miramar. Shout out to Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers doing a fashion show, 150-foot catwalk. 150 feet is a long way to walk, y'all. And he's doing an art exhibition and fashion exhibition in Miramar. So basically, Art Basel is supposed to be in Miami Beach at the convention center, but it has. Thank you. I appreciate you. Online, they say you look cute. Listen, I this is a little make a little bit, right? I basically just threw on the lipstick because I was feeling cute. I got my little high ponytail going on today for those watching online. Yes, your girl will be outside for the rest of Art Basel. We will be outside tonight. We will be outside Saturday and Sunday. But Voice of the Caribbean, we're going to bring it to you live wherever we go so you can know what's happening. But check out the website, Soul Basel. Soul Basel is what they're calling it, for us, by us. Soul Basel 2025, again, will be centered around Overtown. And again, all over South Florida, people are activating and putting together their own events. And, they are they're informally a part of Art Basel. So you don't have to, you can go watch and go look at the galleries in Wynwood. You can go down to Miami Beach. You can go all over if you want to. However, you can, chill wherever you go. It's party time, y'all. It's time to go hang out, give thanks for life. That's the mood I was in last night. So we had good music, them old days, 90s, 2000 reggae. I was doing my little side to side and hitting it a little. Your girl knees still good. The knees still can bop. Hello, somebody. We was giving it, traffic blocking, all of those old time songs. And big up DJ Yoey Icons. Big up Richie D singing melody. Like I said, Tony Curtis. It was just vibes. The artwork all over the place. It was a beautiful space. It's called the Set Miami. And we were in a very exclusive. It kind of in a warehouse district, not quite midtown. We were on the other side of the bridge, on the other side of 95. On the west side of 95. So not downtown, not midtown, but I would call it in a warehouse district. But inside, shout out to the curators of Let There Be Reggae. They did an amazing job. And telling you, from the moment you walked into the space, I think, who else was there? Wyclef's sister, Melky Jean. Also, she has is it a spirit company now? They are selling. It's in the spirit of our Haitian brothers and sisters. Like, oh, girl, let me look up the name. Let me look. If I'm going to give the plug, let me give the plug. Wyclef's sister has started a spirits brand, and I think it's a rum. Haitian rum brand. Let me Google it. She started a rum brand earlier this year called Saint Sevier. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. And it celebrates Haitian heritage. Singer Milky Jean, she was there last. I got a picture with her. I'm going to post it. And she's launched this year a brand celebrating the historical impact of Haitian Americans in, this part of the hemisphere, right? It's all over, being the first free Black republic. They have impacted history forever and ever, right? 1801, stand up. But this legacy she's creating, Milky Jean, the Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, younger sister of multi-talented hip-hop icon Wyclef Jean. She was at Let There Be Reggae last night, and she stepped into her own this year and has been putting rum, Saint Sevier rum, on, the front lines, trying to keep, I guess, Haitian history alive as well, right? While competing with other Caribbean and Latin American rum brands, right? So Saint Sevier, I'm excited for her. For months, I've seen her around promoting it. Melky Jean, the younger sister of Wyclef Jean. And let me read this. Is from the Miami Herald. For months, John has been hosting private tastings inside of her home, hoping to get feedback and reactions as she introduced guests to her latest endeavor, which is blending her Haitian roots and American upbringing into a passion project that she's aiming at making people smile as well as telling a story. And again, this is I think it was named for the last, let me see, for the past 10 years, John has been crafting her own spirit brand, and this month she debuted, this was earlier this year, Saint Sevier 1972. Saint Sevier 1972 is the name of it. Haitian Heritage Rum at the Miami Grand Prix is when it first kicked off. Again, that was during Haitian Cultural Month. And she was promoting this, and I think it's the last or the first time Haitian boat people, and this when it was earlier in the 70s and the 80s, our brothers and sisters were coming because of the political unrest and distress by boat to the shores of the United States. And I know this rum is named for one of those vessels, which is again deeply rooted in the story behind her new rum. So I wanted to give her a shout out. Saint Sevier, Wyclef Jean's sister, Melky Jean, insists it's not your ordinary rum. It's deeply personal, right? About bringing her family history, Haitian culture, and pride, and her deep desire to tell Haitian story here. And she was quoted. She shared it last night when she gave Richie D, one of the DJs that were honored last night. She gave him a bottle, and she said, "I remember when Americans were making fun of me because even though I was technically American, my whole culture and everything about me is Haitian. Then I remembered when I was with Haitians that I felt alone." Right? This is her quoting in the Miami Herald. They would make fun of me. I never completely fit in. She said, "So what is my story? Is there a place for me? Are there not more people like me out there?" John wondered. And we deserve a space and a platform. We deserve our space, as she's saying right now in her new endeavor on the bar as well. So Wyclef Jean's sister was there at Let There Be Reggae. It's so interesting. She talked about, Americans talk about the Mayflower, but she called her rum Saint Sevier. Saint Sevier was a 56-foot, here we go, wooden sailboat. The Saint Sevier brought the first documented group of Haitian refugees to South Florida after making landfall 40 miles north of Miami in Pompano Beach in December 12th, 1972. So it was actually the first vessel that brought Haitian migrants, Haitian refugees onto the shores of the United States in 1972. And she named her rum Saint Sevier after that. So it was a wonderful, like I said, when we talk about art, when we talk about culture, there's so many ways in which we as people of the diaspora impact this world. And what I loved about Let There Be Reggae last night is that we were telling our story from our point of view and celebrating our own, what would we call, griots, the story, the keepers of the stories, the keepers of the tradition, the oral storytellers, the visual storytellers, the musical storytellers. Sometimes we take our culture for granted. So I'm glad for spaces that take time to recognize who we are. We are the creatives. We are the power behind the genres of music that have changed the world, that have shaken the world, the rhythms that the world dances to, the messages that carry, when people say one love, we take it for granted, but that's like prophetic. And we are the originators of it. So let's not take our culture for granted. And I'm grateful for a time like Art Basel, where we can come together and celebrate our own, right? We take it for granted. Oh, Saint Sevier. No, it's big that a Haitian woman, started a rum line and took it upon herself to name it after the first vessel that carried Haitian American refugees to our shores in 1972. That's real, y'all. Let's keep telling the stories. So I'm going to do my best to make it to some more Art Basel events. Like I said, big up everybody who was at Let There Be Reggae, 8th annual, and the proceeds from last night. It went to benefit Forever Families. Forever Family is an organization, I think nationwide, that helps young people who are in the foster care system and helps support them after they age out of foster care system. So I was just the community, the enjoyment, the smiles, the music, the vibes, plus it went to help a wonderful, wonderful organization that helps young kids and young people who are in the foster care system. And after they, after many of them age out, then become homeless. And a young lady who was there last night actually got a scholarship as a result of Let There Be Reggae, and I was so happy. She said she was homeless after aging out of foster care right during COVID. She was in a homeless shelter at 18, 19 years old. I can't even imagine. So I'm so grateful. But let's celebrate our culture this weekend and all the time, right? The music, and the sound, and the vibrance, the colors, the art. It's in us. Thank you, God. It's innate in us. And no matter how it tried to be duplicated and copied, them can't copy it. All right, Susie, calm down. Shout out to my callers. Y'all calling already? Y'all call back if y'all want to come back. I'm sorry. I had two callers and I got carried away. I never pick up. But if you want to call me and talk to me, what are you doing for Art Basel? 850-446-0562. Get you right in touch. 850-446-0562. Get you right in touch. The other big thing that we did yesterday, the Voice of the Caribbean family, we went to a press conference. If you were listening during Miss Lisa B's show, we went to a press conference yesterday held at Island Space. That's why I wasn't here. Big up Humble Lion once more. But I was there covering a press conference led by the Jamaica Minister of Tourism. The Honorable Edmund Bartlett was here giving us an update on tourism. And as I've shared on this show before, I was planning to go to Jamaica to visit family for Christmas. And I sadly got word, from our hotel that we had booked well in advance, of course, in the wake of the destruction of Hurricane Melissa. They initially said to us, I won't name the hotel, but they initially said to us it'll be ready December 15th, be ready, and no cancellations after that date. But then they wrote us that the hotel itself will need lots of repairs and will not be ready till August 2026. So I was like, we was going to cancel, but they canceled for us. But according to the press conference yesterday, and we carried it here, you can follow it, or find it, I should say, on Voice of the Caribbean on our social media pages, as well as our YouTube. I also put part of my conversation with Consul General Oliver Mayer, that is the Jamaican representative here in Miami for the consulate, talking about, listen, how do you help Jamaica? A lot of people still need help, right? I just talked to my peoples. They still don't have power, and they're in Central St. Anne. They still don't have power. So, but according to the press conference yesterday, the update was that the island is open for tourism, and one of the best ways you can contribute to the recovery of Jamaica is to visit, is to go. Now, like I said, me never buy my plane ticket yet. Me did book my hotel, and I said to myself, me and my cousins went back and forth. Should we go? Should we not go? Will roads be there? Will the workers who are ultimately most impacted by this, will they be able to, deliver service while they are themselves in dire straits, affected by the aftermath, right? So we were going back and forth as a family, but like I said, the hotel itself said wouldn't be able to accommodate us. And I guess most hotels, according to the Minister of Tourism, though, have capacity, meaning they have rooms available. It might be partially open. It might be some of them still doing some repairs, but they are open to the extent that people will still have a very enjoyable stay. And that includes some of the major brands. He talked about the ones that, you know the name brands of the hotels. I don't want to shout out any and leave out any. But he was like, no. December 15th is an official reopening, relaunching, welcoming of tourism back, because that is a major, major part of the Jamaican economy. And for those who work, and he laid out the case, actually, as an attorney, I appreciated it, because he laid out the case as, you don't think, tourism matters to everyone on the island, but there's so many industries that are related to tourism, so that it's all interconnected. The tourism dollar pushes almost every other industry in Jamaica. So the jobs that are still functioning, people are still working. Of course, there are parts of the country that were spared, but we, in fact, definitely need to consider. I think I'm going to go in the spring, and my family is planning to do our family reunion in August of next year. So we want to support, right? We want to give back. It's going to be a long-term build back, but they are definitely letting us know that electricity has been restored. I think it's at 80%. Hey guys, I got to take a quick break. I'll tell you more about the press conference when we get back. But big up the Voice of the Caribbean family. Again, it's Art Basel weekend. We will be outside. If you see your girl online with the ponytail swinging, yes, it is me, Suzette Speaks. Big up everybody showing love online. Everybody watching on the YouTube side, hit the like button for me. Everybody who was at Let There Be Reggae, thank you for having me back yet again to host. I had an amazing time. I want to post a video a little bit later today. Stick and stay. More Suzette Speaks right after this. I don't want to get a copyright strike. I always get a copyright strike because I play our transitional music, and the transitional music is copyrighted, so I won't be doing that because a couple of my videos got copyright. So I'm gonna try to let it go to the commercial.
Of the Caribbean. 101.5 HD2 WLYF HD2 Miami 101.5 HD2 the voice of the Caribbean. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
God alone, the trot alone in association with the people presents Liquor Hero Earth Strong Celebration. Celebrity link up. Performances by Liquor Hero and
Who is calling me? Somebody is calling me. Afternoon, can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hi, you hearing me? Good, how can I help?
at I-9 5305 North State Road 7.
Wagwan, Keithus, you want to stay up on the line and go on when we come off a break?
Smart Homes community located in Portmore, Jamaica. Tessera is a community in Portmore, Jamaica.
Keithus, you can't talk with 60 seconds. We only have 1 more minute of commercial and then we can say big up from Keithus. No? What do you want me to say?
The way 21st century families live today. Apply online now. SmartHomesJamaica.com. That's SmartHomesJamaica.com. And start the process to owning the home of your dreams. Welcome home to Tessera, where smart comes standard. Looking for work?
No, me know that you guys are at the Shell gas station. We're off at 21st.
Thousands of jobs are opening right here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
2090 West Open Park. No, me know, me talk, me know. But me not understand say why you don't want company and big up yourself.
Looking to own a piece of paradise right here in Florida. The land experts at your North Florida make it easy.
Ah.
Don't miss out.
Keithus, you can't stay 1 minute. Keithus, you can't stay 1 minute. Stay, I'm gonna go bring you on as soon as the commercial. All right, listen to the commercials here. Don't hang up. All right. I hope I don't hang up on him. Okay. This is one of our ads. You don't want to hear it. Let's do it.
Quickly, with new shopping, schools, hospitals, and infrastructure on the way, owning land is one of the smartest ways to build wealth and create a safety net for your family. At Your New Florida, we take the stress out of the process. No pressure, no hassle, no waiting around.
I'm in a
lot
goofy
and start
mood.
your
I'm in a
journey
goofy
to
mood.
financial freedom. Schedule your no
So,
pressure tour today.
forgive me. I'll dance to anything today. God is good. You hear me?
That's one.
I wanted to do some news, but I'm not in the mood for it. I'd rather talk about Art Basel and what's going on with Art Basel.
Piece of the Sunshine
Let me do
State
some Art
today.
Basel.
This is WLYFHD2 Miami.
This is your Caribbean station, the voice of the Caribbean.
Welcome on, everybody. During the break, I got a call from a special gentleman. He has a wonderful food truck, and I told him stay on the line so we can hear from him directly. He's the master chef himself, multiple jerk winner, and he has some good food cooking up today. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturdays, he be outside. Good afternoon, Mr. Keithus. How are you?
Good afternoon. How you doing, my dear?
I'm so happy you could stay and just tell us about what you got going on. Where can the people get the good tasting food? You know, it's Art Basel weekend.
Hello, the champion Jerk Festival, everything. I made the champion, the third time, fourth time champion. And it's a Friday evening. I don't know, so today's a Friday that people don't really go down in the kitchen and cook up some food and just go out and enjoy, drink 2 red stripe and buy 2 chicken jerk, pork, steamed fish, roasted, pepper shrimp. All the good things. So tonight, this evening, about practically 6 o'clock, we'll be at the location at 2090 West Oakland Park Boulevard. That's where the post office at the Shell gas station right there. Can't miss it. I've been there for like a year and a quarter of a year. No. Year and a quarter, yeah. You know what I mean? But the whole world know over there. I'm one the whole world know again over there. I don't know. I guess somebody look forward.
I'm so excited. Listen, Mikey was out there talking about the jerk and lobster and all of the chicken and everything you had cooking. So we're at the Shell gas station, 21st Street and Oakland Park. And you can come anytime after 6 p.m. That's Fridays and Saturdays with Ketos, the master chef himself, cooking it up. Delicious food, real Caribbean flavor, real island flavor, so good. And what time are you there till? You stay till late?
I stay till 4 o'clock in the morning. So, it's a graveyard shift. For years I've been doing this. For over 20 years, graveyard shift. I've been doing this for years. So my body got used to, I need it to work like graveyard shift, It's kind of fun, and just get sleep the rest of the day. Them.
So you said after party, after the club, anytime you want it, anytime at night, you can go by Ketos, and that's on Oakland Park, close to 21st, basically close to the post office. You know where the post office is on Oakland Park? The Shell gas station right there. His food truck is always there, Friday and Saturday, right through the morning. Good food, good vibes, and people can come visit you. How do they follow you, Mr. Ketos? How do they find you if they want to follow you?
So the social media, about Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the good social media thing. And you can call my number, it's 954-288-0433. And don't forget, every year, December is my birthday. December month is my birthday, the 19th. And it's fall on a Friday, so guess what? I'm celebrating a Fish Fry this Friday as a birthday.
Nice.
Everybody will come on and pre-sold tickets for the fish, them and all them good things. That's okay.
Me love a good fried fish. Right through the holiday. Fried fish, me say. Thank you, Ketos. I appreciate you checking in. We'll see you over there tonight at the Shell gas station. Close to the... Okay, police are come. All right, Mr. Have a good one. Thanks for calling in here. Big up yourself, my brother. Big up Ketos all in one. Ketos is cooking up that good food. He said the fried fish coming up for his birthday on the 19th. It's holiday time, y'all. Can you believe it? I was just talking to my cousin last night. I said, boy, it's almost Christmas. I haven't started shopping. I only buy now for under the 18. Under 18 is the only people getting gifts right about now. The way the economy. First of all, did you guys blow up the Black Friday numbers? Because I was not shopping on no Black Friday. You might have it. And so maybe you was out there. Were you out there fighting people on Black Friday? I really want to know who was spending those billions of dollars they said was spent on Black Friday. Because a lot of people I know was really, I don't know if they were purposely boycotting, but they didn't go out there. Then the Cyber Monday, I was thinking about buying a new computer. And then because my laptop screen is cracked, actually it was on the way to the station here, Mikey. I was rushing. I opened my door, blam. The laptop drop. I'm gonna get a little crack at the top, so I can still use it. It's a touch screen though, but I was thinking about, should I fix it, or in the money that I would spend to fix the laptop, should I just buy a new laptop? And I didn't even really feel to go online and go to the Cyber Monday, but y'all spent y'all money though. How much money was spent on Black Friday? They had said millions, billions of dollars. I see you online saying they're not supporting. Listen, I never spend no money. I'm only buying the little kids in my family. You understand? The other thing I want to tell y'all is enterovirus going around. I had enterovirus last week. I told you I went to the Black Lawyers Summit, the Florida Black Lawyers Summit in Orlando. I had a moderating assignment there. They had hired me to moderate. And I heard from Ben Crump and some other international the Bahamas Bar Association was a part of it. Judges from all over Florida. Over 300 Black lawyers and attorneys gathered, and it was wonderful. I was just very honored to be a part of it. Anyway, coming back, I told you I just took the train. So understand, next week I won't be here either because I'm taking the train back to Orlando. Sorry, Humble Lion will be holding it down for me. But I'm taking a cruise. My cousin's 40th birthday, and she invited a bunch of us to go hang out. This is going to be my first vacation all year, y'all. I'm not telling you how I live, but this has been a rough year. This is my first time really out of the country. Is that crazy? So my first vacation, I'm looking forward to it, to going to the Bahamas on a cruise. So I will not be here next week, just FYI. Anyway, Humble Lion will get y'all right. So anyway, what was I telling you that? Oh, yes, I rode the train. So now I'm thinking about, okay, I'm going to ride the train again from Miami up to Orlando. The train, I told you, is an amazing experience. I get it. Why people like the Bright Line. If you buy the premium, first of all, it comes with all you can drink adult beverage. Not all you can drink. You're supposed to have 2 adult beverage. But them people was drinking, y'all. And you get all the snacks and you get dinner. Anytime you go between West Palm Beach and Orlando, they give you a meal. And it's better than like an airplane meal. I was like really impressed. I had goat cheese salad on the Bright Line. Okay. But after I got back home last week, I was very sick. When I say sick out, me sick. I'm talking about those pains and aches right down to your bones in your butt, like the pains in your butt. Yeah, no, this is not my first cruise. I've been on a cruise before, but this is I went to last year Bermuda on a cruise. I was hosting for a group called Beautiful Black Girls, and they invited me on a cruise to last year. I never posted those pictures. That was an amazing 5-day cruise to Bermuda from out of Jersey. So I've been on a cruise before, but this year I have been hustling with life and family and everything going on. I have not taken a vacation. And I just realized, I was like, if my cousin didn't have a birthday, I wouldn't have taken a vacation all year. It's crazy. Got to do better next year. That's on my to-do list on 2026. Enjoy life a little bit more and try to plan a little bit more on the vacation side, at least once a quarter to get out and do something, right? And then I was planning to go to Jamaica for Christmas, but then, like I said, the hotel canceled. But it's okay. I think the cruise will serve its purpose. And then I'm going to stay in Orlando for a couple extra days with my cousin and my auntie. But anyway, when I think about how sick I felt last Monday, when I says sick, when into your bones, into your shakes and what could I call it? Cold sweat and fever and ache into your butt. You ever had ache into your back and into your butt? I know it might be too graphic. I'm sorry, but deep down inside your bones, that's how I felt. I came back from Orlando, and I'm telling you, I was just sitting and sweat through my shirt for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like had a shirt on and was just sweating, them type of sickness. I didn't feel hot, but I was sweating. And then shakes at night, shivers and shakes and all that. So that enterovirus is going around. My brother is sick right now. He done got the baby sick. No, I don't say he got the baby sick, but the baby's sick now too. I got 2 little nieces, 1 5 and 1 5 months. And the 5-year-old had it. I think she the one brought it from daycare, from school into the house. My brother been sick all week. I know the baby's sick. The only one in that household surviving is my sister-in-law. She's the last one standing right now. I hope she don't get it. But just be careful. It's a lot of this. I've heard a lot of people getting enterovirus, even with me, because I'm always hosting and in crowds and around a lot of people. Baby, I'm taking my vitamins. I will be taking my what do you call it? Some rub up. The herbs. Not well, you guys know. The sopping of the herbs and the sopping. All the time people know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna drink my teas and tinctures. Right? You got to keep your immune system up. This time of year, a lot of flu going around, a lot of viruses going around. So you have to take care of yourself. Sleep too. Even though I didn't get much sleep, I got home maybe midnight last night from Let There Be Reggae. But I told myself, I said, I'm tired today. I can't be tired. I have to sleep. Even though I'm going to be outside with the crew, I want to sleep. I don't know. Same thing with Mikey. Man, I tell you business. Mikey no love sleep too. Him like stay up all night and work back at the early shift for the show. And I'm like, Mikey, one thing about our bodies, sleep. It's very important. Anyway, so just take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking your vitamin C, right? Drinking a lot of water. If you're watching me on the YouTube side, I want to Mikey. What kind of camera thing this, Mikey? What kind of camera thing this? The camera not even look palm good. Let me fix the camera. Mikey, I want to that. Mikey, you ever met the people them see me? Let me see. Yeah, I just had to face the camera for the people who are watching on the my gosh. Listen, don't change my camera up if you're not gonna make me look cute now. If you're watching on the app, you can see us on the website as well, voiceofthecaribbean.com. I didn't like the camera angle. Sorry guys. I had to switch it up, make sure that people see me properly because your girl is ready to be outside. But yeah, I'm taking precautions. I'm still taking my, some people take the echinacea tea, and I try to do a different tea every day. I don't have my green tea with me just now, but I'm gonna get back on my green tea. I need to buy back my green tea. I'm just drinking my water. I have my fake what is this called? Stanley cup, my fake one, the hydration cup filled. And I have already drank one for the day, and I will drink another one. So what are you doing this weekend? If you want to go outside, like I said, Art Basel weekend is in full effect. There are local from even all the way in Fort Lauderdale. There are events called Art Basel events. They're celebrating art, fashion, music. And you can hang out. Like I said, I see a few free ones. Big up, I think, City of Miramar's fashion catwalk. I think they're doing an extra long catwalk. Fashion catwalk. Let me just look it up real quick. Catwalk Miramar 2025. Yeah, I've seen it. And they're doing a Miramar Fashion Weekend is what they're calling it. Miramar International Fashion Weekend. Okay, Eventbrite. Miramar International Fashion Weekend is this weekend, Saturday, December 6th. I'm going to go over a couple other events coming up for the Art Basel. But if you're in Miramar or Fort Lauderdale, you want to come, free event. City of Miramar invites you to the 5th Annual Miramar International Fashion Weekend, Saturday, December 6th and December 7th at the Miramar City Hall Plaza. It is free. The 5th Annual Miramar International Fashion Weekend, hosted by Commissioner Maxwell Chambers. More information is available on Eventbrite. I was looking at Soul Basel. This is the ones that are going to be in and around Overtown. I've seen a couple people I know in town. Like, Sue, what you doing tonight? Hey, DM me. I will hit you in the DM. I can't tell everybody my business on women. Right now, remember, we do have Iconic Sundays. We definitely know we'll be outside on Sunday. Iconic Sundays at I-9, brought to you by Voice of the Caribbean. We have Liquor Hero. I love these shows. That's next week. I will be out of time for Liquor Hero. I will be on my cruise. Liquor Hero, Earth Strong. We can't say birthday. We have to say Earth Strong. That will be next Friday, December 12th, featuring Jixie King. Tony Curtis did a great set last night too. I enjoyed him. He was the first person that Richie D, the DJ, who was also a producer, produced. First song he produced. Very nice. Black Swan, Wolf G, and of course CD Bangin, and many more. Bass Odyssey, Super Sound, Interceptor Sound, Kevin Steele, more to be added. That's going to be at I-9 next week. Can't believe it. So I'll be missing out on that one. But also for Art Basel, we got a lot of lineups still. Tonight, Missy Soul Basel, this is in her historic Overtown. They have Art Beat Miami at the Bright Line Miami station. They're going to have all kinds of pop-ups, guys. Different places that you can see art, be around art, music, good food, good people. I see this thing called Kindred Animal Spirit by Mousse Kickoff. That's going to be at the Pedestrian Mall on 2nd Avenue. You have, I like this one. I seen it. Someone already texted this one to me. 9th Annual Basel Bay. And it BAE, like Bay. You know how you say your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your Bay. But it stands for Black Art Experience. So Bay means something else, right? That's a party that's going to be at the Urban. That's tonight, right? 9th Annual. I might go out there. Maybe I'll go out there. 9th Annual Basel Bay Black Art Experience presented by Social Exchange. Big up my girl Alexis behind Social Exchange. That will be tonight from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. So that's going to be art and music at the Urban Miami. Let me see. For the kids tonight, I see Youth Concept Gallery presents Save Black Art. That's going to be, I've been there too, the Center for Black Innovation. That's on 3rd Avenue in Miami, 937 3rd Avenue. So for the young people, I love it. From Canvas to Camera, Overtown in Focus. This is a pop-up shop at the Lotus House Children's Village. We have at the Black Innovation, Center for Black Innovation, you can Google them, at Red Rooster tonight. Thank you, baby girl Art Basel. I like it. Red Rooster, 10 p.m. to late. You know that's music and good vibes upstairs. At St. Agnes's Straw Market Cultural and Arts Tour. That's today from 12 to 5 at the historic St. Agnes Episcopal Church. Everyday people. Oh, listen to that. That's going to be at the Black Police Precinct and Courthouse. I didn't even know this existed. That's cool. Black Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum. Wow, that's went over probably during segregated times in Overtown. 480 Northwest 11th Street, Miami. Everyday People exhibit. Where am I getting all this from? It's called Soul Basel. SOUL, Soul Basel, BASEL, right? You can go on. They have a bunch of stuff tomorrow. They have a lot of stuff also. Chefs of the Caribbean. Nice. At the Brightline Station from 12 to 2. It's called Art Beat Miami. That's tomorrow. I might go out there. Ooh, I love this. Art gallery exhibitions at the Urban. That's where tonight they're going to have the Bay, the party, Black Art Experience as well. Tomorrow they have an event 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Harlem of South Florida Flash Mob. Ooh, the Overtown Corner. St. Agnes Star. Okay, so they're doing some of these things every day. Everyday People exhibit will be back at the Black. Okay, so then you can go Friday or Saturday. Soul Basel is brought to you by the Black Archives and the Historic Lyric Theater. Shout out to them, the Urban Miami. I love that. Hampton Art Lovers, Art Beat Miami, Mousse, Miami Urban Contemporary Experience, Mousse. I like that. Youth Concept Gallery, Center for Black Innovation. Oh, Girl Power Rocks Urgent Ink. Oh, the Dunn's Josephine Hotel. They're going to do stuff out there. Yeah, so Soul Basel is in full effect. And like I said, you don't have to just do Soul Basel. There's so many events that are going on in relationship to Art Basel, and then some that are just independent, and people are calling it Art Basel, blah, 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 blah. Right? So you can look Art Basel for Art Basel Caribbean events. You can look up Soul Basel. Anywhere you go, I'm sure you could go walk around Wynwood, I'm sure, and just hang out. And I'm sure you're going to run into different events when it comes to Art Basel. Oh, my favorite. Oh my gosh, Aya's party is on Sunday. Oh, I might have to go to this. He does a very good Afrobeat party on Sunday, and this is the Basel edition. Oh yes, I love that party. Ooh, I love a little Afrobeats. Yeah. So anyway, what are you doing this weekend? Again, you want to take the time out to give thanks. You want to take the time out to celebrate life. Like I said, I've gone a whole year without a true and proper vacay. I don't want to do that again. But sometimes life happens. You get so caught up and you're doing other things for other people. You're doing your job. You're doing all this other stuff. But what are you doing for you? So in my planning, one of my cousins that'll be coming in town, she wants to host Christmas dinner, right? Her parents are getting, older, and she wants to be the one to host it at their house while she visits. And I was like, you know what, cuz, you should do it, right? As our aunties and our uncles and our parents and whoever are getting older, we won't have the opportunity to always have them for forever more Christmases, right? We don't know how many more Christmases we're going to have together. So in all of the madness where I go on, I could talk about Pete Hegseth. I didn't really want to get into my spirit today. And the accusations of this, double tap, what they call a double strike, where there were survivors in the water after a lethal attack on what many are arguing. We don't even know if it was a drug boat. Was it a fishing boat? Were there innocent people on that boat that was struck in September? And that a second strike was told or commanded to take place. Finish them. They're talking like they're talking in a video game. And it's real human beings with real lives who were brought to earth for a purpose, with real families. Somebody loved them. And this is what they're doing in whose name? In our name? I can't see that my spirit gonna get upset about it. That's why I don't really want to. I ain't gonna go too deep in it. I had to take a little break from the news for a little bit, just a little bit. When we think about what's happening, we gotta just. To me, my own focus will be focusing local, in ways I can impact people positively right where I am. And within my family, like I said, start planning y'all Christmas and who way horse. And I said, because you don't have to do everything and stuff. So my friend girl told me what she normally does for her Christmas is that they order all the food, like cater it, and they just tell every household how much money it is per, say they order $500 worth of food, everybody is $50 per household. I was like, that's a pretty good idea. I told my cousin, it's probably better if she ordered the meats. First thing, she's so funny. She's like, oh, I'll do a turkey. I say, that's too American, my girl. We don't eat turkey like that. Especially no Whole Foods turkey. That's not easy. She going to order a turkey from Whole Foods. I'm going to order a turkey. We're not going to eat a turkey from Whole Foods. If we're eating a turkey, it has to be well seasoned. What are you talking about? I said, order some Jamaican food. What's going on? You don't know your family? I said, order a good curry goat, a good jerk, some brown stew. I'm talking about a pan, the ones that serve, 25 or more people. Order that. And if you can afford it, maybe some oxtail, yeah. And then we can divvy up the sides. So I told her, instead of we do the money ask, you do the meat since you want to host. And then from there, we get the mac and cheese. Well, we know exactly who gonna make that, because not every island person can make. Sometimes we make macaroni pie and it be a little dry. I like mine moist, so I got my Americanized cousin to do the mac and cheese. Don't judge us, because we're not doing the dry mac and cheese. Me not like dry macaroni pie. Me not like it. Me like little pasta. The Haitians do a good what do you call it? Au gratin. They do a dry mac and cheese, but I get theirs. It's au gratin. But we got to leave that to the Americanized cousins, because the Americans, I'm telling you, they got the mac and cheese on lock. So let's just be real. And then we're going to add the sides. So whoever going to make, the white rice or the rice and peas, some green beans, some, some salad. I need some salad, green salad, right? And whoever else want to bring whatever. And then we, somebody bring dessert, some drinks, and it's a party. As people are getting older, we've been talking about that. Looking at my parents aging, it's really frightening to me. What they used to do, they can't do again. They're tired. So that next generation, that sandwich generation, right? You might have kids and you might have your parents looking at you as, we need your help, right? Depending on you. That's a rough, they say, oh, that's what I wanted to talk about too. There was a study that just came out about loneliness. Can I find it real quick? And about in the age groups of like, I think it was like they were interviewing people from like 30 to 50. But I think it was over 40. Loneliness study. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I was reading it last night. Talking about, let me see if I can find it, 2025. Over 40. I think it was over 40. Loneliness studies in 2025 reveal worsening, this is according to AI, worsening trends with major reports from the AARP. This is the one I think I saw, AARP and the APA, highlighting increased isolation, especially among middle-aged adults, 45 and older, and young adults, driven partly by societal division, digital habits, and life changes, showing a rise in those who feel disconnected, lacking companionship, and reporting fewer friends. Though interventions like small connection nudges show promise in combating that epidemic. That's what I want to tell y'all. Just like I'm trying with my little family here, let's put together a Christmas dinner. Invite somebody. It do not have to be all you by yourself. Do it as the potluck, because sometimes everybody want to, if you want to host, you want to do everything. Some people can do it. Other people, it's expensive now. Groceries and inflation is real. Affordability crisis is real. So when we think about these things, nudge, yourself. You might be the person that feels isolated, right? So this is the time, especially during the holidays. You yourself trying to reconnect with somebody that you haven't called, that you haven't talked to, that you miss, that you got a little busy, or that you just want to, reconnect with. Reach out to the person, call the person. If you can host the meal, host it. Right? Like I said, the older folks are getting older and we got to step up and we got to help. Right? And that's why I'm encouraging my cousin, listen, I'll help you plan it. Let's make a little invite. You don't have to make it formal, but you have to make a little invite on Canva or on any of your programs, and just send it out to your people. And you'll be surprised who respond back to you. This is the time to grab the coffee with the cousin you haven't seen. Make the phone call. The person that you maybe have neglected the relationship. And again, sometimes it don't even have anything to do with them. It has how we feel. Sometimes people is not mad at you. People are not mad at you. People are going through their own stuff. I've realized that I had to kind of, you feel like they abandoned you. Maybe it was whatever they were going through. Leave it alone and forgive and allow for peace and reconciliation. It happens in families. And nobody's perfect. I was just telling my auntie that. I was like, everybody got something going on. Something that you like, something that you don't like, something that you could judge them for. But guess what? They have stuff they could judge you for. It's about forgiveness and reconnection. So as we're planning ours, where I'm going to help her with the menu this weekend before I go up on my trip, and then we're going to get it circulated. And we're going to try to do, some charity as well during the holidays, right? There's always, like I said, we're here at Voice of the Caribbean doing a give back for Jamaica. I'm also going to try to do a little collection for my people back home. So we're going to do something. When you feel lonely, when you feel isolated, the other thing you can do is do something for somebody else. We get too caught up. The digital world is good, but it's not real. So feeling lonely is not a bad thing. It's a part of the human experience. But staying in that can sometimes lead to darker feelings of depression and, isolation. And that's not good for us. We are made for community. That's how human beings were created, right? We were made for one another. So reach out to somebody. Be the catalyst in your family. Some of us come from difficult families, I know. But you can be the change agent, right? So start planning your Christmas dinner. Who gonna cook? Who gonna bring what? Even if it's potluck, do it. Everybody can pitch in that way. And you don't have all the stress. All you got to do is clean up. That's why I told her, order the cleaning service. Don't even stress yourself coming in town trying to clean. I said, order the cleaning service. And then you'll come into a clean house and you just have to plan the dinner. Anyway, I'm out of time, y'all. I appreciate you. If you're going to be outside, look for us, Voice of the Caribbean. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. We are also an app. You can go to your app store, whether you are Android or iPhone. Download us, Voice of the Caribbean. Take us wherever you go. If you want to advertise with us, be sure to reach out and follow me, Suzette Speaks, 1Z, 2 T's, Speaks with an S, and we'll be sure to stay connected. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you week after next. Take care. God bless you. I can't do it. Sorry. Goofy mood today. Goofy mood. I appreciate you. Who's at the bread? How are you? And gathering. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I appreciate you checking in, sis. Thank you guys for listening and watching. You take care, and I'll see you guys. Let me get out of here for our next. Oh, she not coming? Oh, okay. I'm off. Okay. No. Bye, guys. We talking. See you. Let me log off.
So Lisa called out. Mecca's supposed to be coming in.
Yes.
But no, Mecca is running late.
Oh.
So Mikey asked if we can.